Hey everybody, as you can see, we're heading out to the beehives. I wanted to share this. I kind of peeked, so I'm not gonna be as surprised as I was initially. I'll fake it for you. So we're popping this off. We just pulled these boxes off on Friday, and we spun the honey. And so off of 1, 2, 3, 4 hives, we took 12 boxes. And out of those 12 boxes, we ended up with 5 3-gallon buckets and 1 5-gallon buckets full of honey. So to show you how active these guys are, let's pop this real quick. Yeah. So in just 3 days, these guys are going nuts. They are making their own comb. How cool is that? So that's what they've done so far. If I left them alone, they'd have filled this whole thing with comb. And that stuff we're going to take off because it makes really good eating. It's not as heavy as some of the other stuff. So we're going to pull that stuff off. We'll throw some honey in it, and we'll make sell that with honeycomb, because it's actually pretty good when it's a lighter weight comb like that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was really cool. We're going to fill this back up with frames, and they're going to still get on it and get busy and making some more comb and give us some honey with one more pull before the year's up. So there's a quick video from our beehives for you guys. Hey, if you've ever seen honeycomb up close, this is actually really cool. Aside from how transparent, just that back side, you can see my finger moving around, there's actually a front and back of natural honeycomb that the bees have made from our beehives. One thing that was cool about this is how perfect the comb is. Every single cell is exactly the same size, and if you look inside of that, you can see that little triangle and that almost looks like a propeller. It's the exact same size. And when you flip it over, you can see that same propeller. It's kind of almost in the opposite direction. That gives it the cell structure so it doesn't kind of collapse on itself. But every single one is the exact same size, to the same depth, same width. It's amazing how these guys do this. And it's so precise. Every single one is exactly the same. It's so cool to watch. So if you ever try it, it's kind of like gum. So it's actually pretty cool. But I just wanted to share, if you've never seen the inside of a comb with no honey in it like that, that's actually the structure of that. It actually has those little propellers that kind of give it its base, and then they build off that on this side, and then they use that same structure to build off this side. So it's kind of cool to see.